Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. It's no secret that the Donkey Kong Country trilogy for the Super Nintendo is my favorite game series of all time. I know I've mentioned this numerous times on this channel for sure. But more importantly, this game, along with Donkey Kong Country 3, are tied as being my favorite games of all time. I know I've played this game twice on this channel before. The first time was many years ago when I was first just doing videos, kind of like Luigi's Mansion a little bit. The second time was when I was racing against Solomon's 100, or Robert, in the Donkey Kong Country trilogy race when we played through all the games, and you know, it was pretty good. It is a crime that this is my favorite game and I have never 102%ed the game. When I first did this as a run-through many years ago, I just played it and I had never even knew like how to 100% it back then. But today, I'm going to change that. Let's go ahead and begin Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. I am so excited. You know, I'm always excited whenever I play games or whatever. But this one in particular, because I have been craving. I have had a huge craving to play this game for a long time. Anyways, I'll get into that in a bit. Here's the story for you. I've kidnapped that lumbering fool Donkey Kong, and you'll never see him again. Basically, in the first Donkey Kong Country game, K. Rool steals the banana horde. I almost said golden bananas. That's Donkey Kong 64. He steals the banana horde, and you know, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong have to go and save the horde and get all his bananas back. In this game, it's different. He kidnaps Donkey Kong, and it's a pretty big deal. He's like, oh my goodness, he means business now. So, of course, we have Dixie Kong, who is the partner in this game. She's fantastic. I love both Kongs in this game, the way they play, especially Dixie, but we'll get into that in a little bit here. So for this Let's Play, like I said, I'm going to go for the 102% completion of this game, which is to pretty much get the 100% completion. They just call it 102% for whatever reason, which includes getting all of the Creme coins, which is you get them from beating all the bonus games, and then you get the DK coin in each level. So that's pretty cool. Some differences rather. In Donkey Kong Country 3, of all things, there are fixed amount of bonus areas. There were, I believe, 2 bonus areas in each stage, you know, kind of like a fixed kind of thing. But in this game, there's, I believe, between 1, 2, and 3 maximum bonus areas in each level, so that's pretty nifty. And I'm saying all this, like, you know, game stuff now because I'm gonna try my best not to talk about the game so much as we're going through it, because I have a lot of memories of playing this game as a kid. And it's kind of sad that I've recently, you know, haven't really 100%ed it until a few, like 5 or 6 years ago, you know? Okay, that's 100%. You could tell you've 100% of the stage when you have the exclamation point near the name of the level down there, and also where it shows the DK coin symbol. That's how you know you've gotten everything in a stage. And we'll be seeing Dixie in a little bit if I take damage. I don't really like to switch Kongs here because they both play really well, and I love using both. So I just don't really have a preference as to who I'm using. It just matters if I die or not. Of course, some Kongs are going to be utilized for other things that are going to be needed to get to some bonus areas, while, you know, it doesn't really matter in other cases. There we go. I believe this level has 3 bonus areas, but anyway. But yeah, I did grow up with this game as a kid. I actually grew up with all the DKC games. And I remembered fondly of playing this one. For some reason, when I was a kid, I was that kid that, you know how people collect action figures or, you know, whatever. Of course. I'm trying to explain stuff and I just take damage. But luckily for us, there's a Kong barrel right there to save us. But you know how people collect action figures or stuff like that as a kid? You know what I collected as a kid and just took around with me everywhere I went? I took game cartridges with me everywhere. That's right. So I would go somewhere. I'd be like, I gotta have my game. I gotta have my game with me. Yeah, I couldn't play the game if I was out because, you know, it's for the Super Nintendo. But I had to have the game with me, and if I lost it, I'd go into a frantic... I don't think that's even a thing. That's not even how you say that. I would go crazy if I didn't have this game with me in my pocket or something. Which is kind of weird to say that I did that as a kid. But, I don't know. I thought it's pretty funny, I guess. But anyway, if you come over here, there's a bonus area. I believe this is our 3rd one of this level, so there you go on that one. That's all the bonus areas. And now we gotta collect the DK coin. Sometimes the DK coin is going to be pretty difficult to get, but it's not. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, they're in pretty clever areas, but luckily for me, I know where they are because I've played this game hundreds of times, and you know it's all said and dandy. But there's this one memory that I do remember very vividly, and I will talk about that when we get to it. It's about a certain level in the game, and I have like fond memories of Nickelback, which is kind of, you know, doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. There is our DK coin, and boom, got an extra life, and we get to see the guitar playing solo of Dixie Kong here. It's funny that, I mean, I guess if she was in Donkey Kong 64, she would be playing the guitar, but here we have the Monkey Museum. What is this? Come and say hello, dear old Grandpappy Cranky. I'm back by popular demand to offer you my wealth of game-playing wisdom for this unnecessary sequel. I love how he thinks he's all good and all that. Let's see what he has to say. Try using your team throw at the start. Oh, you know what? I didn't even try that, actually. Below the letter K, you'll find a reward if you avoid the danger. That's weird. Okay. Jump for joy, we're crossing the longest horizontal rope. And then, of course, if you pay him coins, he'll tell you even better secrets, like maybe where bonus areas are and stuff like that. But I don't really need to do all that because, of course, just don't have to do it. Anyway, Gangplank Galley is our next level, and our first bonus area is right off the start right here, which is kind of cool, I guess. Find the token. So there's a lot of different types of bonus areas in this game. You have find the token. I believe there's some to beat all the enemies, and then you have to like get to the end of a certain area to get the coin. There's a lot of cool little mini games we're gonna be playing here. And I believe up here, if I cannot do bad, you can just get up here and get the DK coin right off the start, so you don't even have to like do that much to get it, you know. I do like Diddy better in the fact that you can like do a nicer, like a faster roll to gain speed. Dixie, I believe, goes to same speed, running speed as Diddy does, but her hair ability is just so good. That's what this separates her from the other Kong in this case. I was gonna say other Kongs like there's more than one, like in Donkey Kong 64. And I might be referencing a lot of other Donkey Kong games because I have to say the Donkey Kong games, while I do love the Mario series a lot, there's never going to be anything like these games for me ever. And I did love Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, and Returns respectively. But just these games, you just can't beat them, man. You can play these games a million times; they'll never get boring. Like they're just perfect. This game is my definition of a perfect video game, you know. And I'm sure, like I said, a lot of other people think the same thing if you've played this game. But I mean, there's probably some people that don't like these games, and that's cool. But to me, this is a perfect game. Oh my god! Talk about bad. Do I even get another chance at that? Can I get another chance? Also, if you throw these guys, you can actually kill them that way too, which is cool. But man, I cannot believe I messed that up in the very beginning. I was trying to like go up and I like accidentally hit the down on the D-pad and it like ruined my life right there. So let's try that again, because in this game you have to actually beat the bonus areas to get the coins, to you know, get the prizes and everything like that. But goodness gracious, that was something else to behold, let me tell you right here. Alrighty, so I think we're pretty much done, yeah. Let's just go ahead and get our one life here. 15 lives already? What have I been doing? I mean, I know getting KONG gives you a 1-up as well, so there you go. Did I get everything at that level? I did, cool. Actually, I should probably check to make sure I get everything in these levels, because you never know, I can miss something. But here we have Wrinkly Save Cave. Or that's actually, no, this is Kong College. Wrinkly Save Cave is in TKC3. This is where we can go to save our game, which I'm going to do here. 8% in 5 minutes. Kong family coins, what is that? A gold coin with a bunch of bananas on it. Collect these and spend them in the various Kong family places. And then the level target, and then these tell you like certain, you know, things. The area guardian is the boss. You can tell you hints about the boss, but it's fine. Don't really know, you don't really need to know anything about that yet until we get there. So there you go. Oh, this is a cool level because you go over here and you can get some coins. Also, I didn't mention this, but in the first 2 worlds, after each level, there is a teleport that takes to the end of the stage. I'm not going to be using that because I don't think it's necessary, considering I'm trying to get everything in the game. So it would be, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be cooler if I took the exit and then, you know, just went back to get everything, but I don't know, I'm not going to do any of that. Also, oh, that's bad. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I'm trying to look for On Guard, and I think it's actually down here. Yeah, because if you do this, Also, I didn't mention, but if you hold down the, is this not a bonus, or is that just where On Guard is? If you hold down the A button, I didn't even mention this with Rambi, you could do like a supercharge, and there's your bonus area. I have not played this game in a few months, so I might forget some bonus areas, but for the most part, I think I got them down pretty packed. I played this game a lot, like, over the last few years, trying to, like, not speedrun it, but, you know, just trying to beat the game and have it ingrained into my memory banks, because as a game, as my favorite game, I have to be able to beat it pretty good, right? I mean, come on now. And of course, I'm failing entirely because I have no idea how to get to the end of this area. Oh wait, I got it. It's right here, dude. You did it. Sweet. Also, fun fact: On Guard is the only animal buddy in all 3 games to be in all the. that was a badly worded sentence there. On Guard is the only animal buddy to appear in all the 3 DKC games. Was he in Tropical Freeze, though? I have no idea. I don't even remember. But we're not playing any of that. And then there we go. We got ourselves a 1 up there. Sweetness. Get ourselves a barrel. I would have to say in this game, though, my favorite world is World 4. My least favorite world is World 5. And you'll see why when we get there. It's bad. Well, it's not bad. I'm just not a fan. What's over here? Oh, another On Guard. I didn't even know there were 2 On Guards in this level. Actually, I think there's only 1 bonus. Dude, you saw that, right? I definitely hit that guy. I do have a tendency to be overzealous in these games, so forgive me on that too. I will be trying to go fast, and in doing so, I might make silly mistakes. Which does happen a lot, so it'll happen now. Also, there you go! Get over here, you get a DK coin, and then On Guard's trying so hard to get out, you know. Let's go ahead and just get this, I guess. Get the good old dance. It wastes a little bit of time, but I think it's cool. You know, we can get some coins and all that stuff, I believe. Yeah, it does save your coins. Or does it? I don't think so, actually. Did I get everything? I did. Cool. Swanky's Bonus Bonanza. I love these trivia games. Give them a big hand, folks. Good evening, and I'm Swanky Kong, and you're tonight's contestant on my Bonanza. It's easy to play. Just pick up game, and you're away. I love these games. What is my name? Swanky. What is the first enemy you see in the game? I think it's a rat. Yes. What is the name of the area of the island? It's called Gangplank Galleon. And it's really neat because the final boss of DKC1 is called Gangplank Galleon. Do I even want to try to go for all these in this game? What button do you press to run? I think it's the Y button, yeah. Name of the first level, it's Pirate Panic. And what's the name of the enemy boss who has kidnapped Donkey Kong? That is Captain K. Rool. Let's try this one. In the first level of the game, how many windows does the captain's cabin have? Ooh, I think it's 2. No. Let's just try it. 4? What is the name of the first ridging level? Ridging? Isn't it main-braced mayhem? First level of the game, which of these is not a background object in the captain's cabin? I think it's a gun. No, it's a sword. Darn it! Well, I have one more try. Luckily, the levels, you know, these don't, you know, reset. I think it's a gun. There we go. Cool. Sweet. But like I said, I'm not gonna go for all those. I could just to be cool and everything, but eh. Oh yeah, the thing is over here if you want to, you know, skip this level entirely. But like I said, I'm not gonna go for all that because I'm trying to beat this game, you know. Also, this is I think it's Rattly, the snake. Really cool guy. You don't really see him at all after this game, unfortunately. He's a really cool guy because he jumps high. He's a spring, you know. He's a spring. Isn't there a bonus area somewhere around here too? Yeah, it's up here. That's right. I remember. Not vividly, but it's been a while. Let's see. Just kill all the enemies here. Like I said, though, the music in this game is really good, and it resonates with me, especially with one specific track, which is the fan favorite. But we'll get into that when we get there. Let's just go ahead and just ruin these guys' lives. Oh yeah, this is trying to teach you if you hold on the A button, you can go super high. It's like a supercharge, that's what they call it in this game. But yeah. Oh, I almost died. Luckily for us, we could like jump mid-hop, which is kind of funny. I mean, it's not really, it's just cool, nonetheless. No, I want to go up here because I believe. No, it's just coins. And sweet. Let's just keep the climb, man. Let's just keep it going. Trying to go fast and, you know, not suck or die or anything. Have we even died yet? I don't think so, and I'm gonna try my best, because it would be cool if I didn't die. Oh, wait a minute, how the heck do you get up there? I have no idea. Well, I mean, of course I do know, but don't you have to, like, jump down here or something? Like, drop down or something? Let's do that and see what happens. Yeah, and then you roll over here. You could just do a fancy roll and try to get to the bonus area, but I'm guessing that's why those dragonflies are there too, you know, to save you, so you don't have to do any of that crazy shenanigans. This game is hard, I will say. This is the hardest DKC game, in my opinion, on the trilogy. There's a lot of crazy things you gotta do to get some of these coins and beat some of these stages. Was that the last one? The last bonus area? I believe the DK coin is actually over here. Yeah, there he is. 5 already, I believe. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But let's see here. I'm wondering if that's the last bonus area. I feel like it's not. Like, I probably missed something. Also, I wanted that coin for whatever reason. Did I get everything? Don't think so. I did. Okay, did I get everything in this game, in this level? It looks like I did. Okay, well, I have to be sure because, you know, whatever. This is Funky's Flights 2. In the first DKC game, you can ride him and go to any level. Doesn't make sense here, but in this game, you can't just leave a world that you're in, which is, I mean, whatever, but you have to pay coins to do that. But in any case, here's our first boss stage, Crow's Nest. You know, he's a boss, he's a bird. He's a burb. All you have to do is hit him with his eggs. Oh, I was gonna say, if you can hit... I don't know what I was trying to do there, to be honest. If you got up here with the team throw ability, you can get some coins, which would have been neat. But I was trying to see if you can roll into these eggs and stop the eggs that way, but that just sounds really dumb. And this is a random amount of egg throwings until you get the right one. There we go, and I believe one more hit and he will be done here. Also, look at my slide, you know, pretty cool. And don't kill me. Okay. There we go. And there we go. First boss is done. It also concludes our first world of the game as well, which is pretty crazy. Like I said, this LP is going to be pretty darn short. So I'm excited about it. But there we go, and if you go over here, it does show that we did 100% Gangplank Galleon. So, next time on Donkey Kong Country 2, we're going to enter World 2, the Crocodile Cauldron, which is going to have some pretty rectifying levels, if I do say so myself. I'm rather excited for this. I love this game, it's so good. With that being said, though, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. That's a really long name. I should probably shorten that at some point. I will see you guys then.